Thanks for staying with us. Now it's time for a final conversation with Nwankwo Duke Elvis, popularly known as Duke Elvis. He's an actor and a film producer who has over 2 feature films to his credit.
Yes, of course. He also starred in movies like Kingmaker, Fence of the Fence, Silhouette, Juju Stories, and so much more. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks for being here. I particularly love your photos. So nice.
The one with the
and
orange
beautiful.
background.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you very much.
Seems like a lot of intentionality went into it. But hey, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
So your breakout role was in the Johnsons, and I particularly love your character in the
Thank
Johnsons.
you very much.
You know, you've done it for over 10 years now.
12 years now.
12 years.
Wow.
Now.
12 years. Yeah.
Talk to us about how that started.
So I've always had a flair for film and television. I had moved from Abuja to Lagos to pursue film. Yeah, I had a 9 to 5 in Abuja, but I woke up one day and I'm like, you know what, I'm done. I needed to pursue what I really wanted to do. I wanted job satisfaction, and I passionately wanted to pursue film and TV. So I moved to Lagos. And in the first year of me moving to Lagos, that was when I landed the gig. Yeah, and it was like everything I hoped for happening in such a short time.
Okay, no, wait. You said you wanted job satisfaction, and you entered into Nollywood.
Yeah. Job satisfaction in the sense that I wanted to do something
Not
that would
security, though.
not security at that time.
Okay.
Because I knew that the financial security part was going to take a while, and of course it took a while, a long while. But when I say job satisfaction, I meant doing something I really wanted to do and going home and I'm happy. Yeah, because even on the long run, the money is never a reason for you to want to do it.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
And you were in the Johnsons for a very long time.
Yeah.
And then it seemed as if you were not going into other projects. Why was that?
Okay, so I think it's basically something that happens to television actors.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you are somewhat a TV actor, it's mostly difficult to break into films because most people see, oh, he's a television actor. Sure. Yeah, so there's this label, there's this stereotype, so it takes a while. Even in Hollywood, there are actors that basically just do television, they don't do films. So you sparingly see them in films. All right, so that was what I was dealing with, but gladly we're breaking out of it.
Yeah, breaking out. It actually makes a whole lot of sense because even foreign, right? We look at foreign series as well. You see the series actors and the film actors.
Yeah.
When you see the series, and also because the projects are probably elongated.
Yes.
So now, which would you say you enjoy more? Would you say having something constant and consistent? You know, we'll call you back year after year,
or just
you
a one-off project?
One here and there.
Okay, so you talked about job security, financial security.
Yeah.
So I think television gives you that. Because you know, okay, so this is going to span for like one full year. For example, the Johnsons will film for 11 months. So for the next 11 months, I am not worried about money.
Okay.
All right, but as a TV, as a film actor, except you are probably an A-list actor who is very busy every other month,
yes.
You can't possibly plan with that. Yeah.
Let's talk about going for auditions because I sort of got that feeling from the conversation earlier. Talk to us about your mental state, right? Going for an audition and not getting that role, because I imagine being in a TV production for a long time and wanting to break out of that that genre, basically, let's put it that way, right, into film. Talk to us about that struggle and that transition.
For me as an actor, I love auditions. Okay. Right, I feel it should be the right way for people to get cast in a film. Okay. All right, so table casting happens here, that's okay. But mostly, I think it's okay, it's very important that we also source for new talents through auditions. Sure. All right, so we can give new upcoming actors a chance to actually prove themselves, because nobody would actually look at you and say, oh, she's a fantastic actor, except you do something.
yes.
Yeah, and there has to be a chance for that, which rarely happens except if someone sees you in an audition on an audition ground. All right. So auditions for me is a good thing. All right. So, but when you go for auditions and you don't get it, it can be mentally strenuous. All right. It can be very disappointing. Very, very. You are discouraged. All right. But you don't stop. You just keep moving and
You
pushing
keep
until
going.
you break even.
All right, now you spoke about auditions being a way, if done properly,
Yes,
to
if done
select new talents. Now, let's talk about you as a producer, now being the one behind that. First of all, what spurred you into going into movie or film production?
Okay, so for me, I've always wanted to tell my own stories. All right, apart from the financial gain that comes with being a producer, I've always wanted to have me tell my own story, create jobs for people, gather people together, pay them to do something for me. So I've always wanted to do that. It's something I've always wanted to do. You know, get to be the one who calls
be
the
the
shots.
boss.
Yeah, get to be the boss. Yeah, you know, call the shot and gather people together. Like, oh yeah, this production is run by me. There's this
Yeah.
satisfaction it gives me. Yeah, so that was basically what moved me into it. And I also believe that on the long run, I just do not want to be known as an actor. I also wanted to be referred to as a filmmaker.
Okay.
In total, yeah.
Okay. Now, your latest project, which is currently on Prime,
Yeah.
Undercover?
Deep cover.
Yeah.
Sorry. It tells an undercover story.
Yeah, yeah.
And it basically just, takes us, on a journey into the world of crime.
Yeah.
And why crime?
Okay, so we basically chose that story because at the time we filmed I filmed that story in 2021.
Okay.
No, 2020. Yeah, it was in 2020. That was when I made the film. So I realized that a lot of our young people have basically resorted to internet fraud, cybercrime, and all of that. So we wanted to highlight the downsides to that.
Okay.
All right, we wanted to discourage young people from thinking that this is the only way, this is the easy and the only way to make money quickly. So we wanted to dissuade them and show them the perils of cybercrime and internet fraud. Basically why we chose the story.
Okay.
What was it like pulling resources together for that particular project?
That was my first film project. It was overwhelming.
Okay. You finally felt what it was like.
Yes,
to be a
it was,
boss.
it was overwhelming. And it took me, say, 2-3 years to make another film, which is in post right now. Yeah,
okay.
after that.
All right. All right. It was so great, giving us a glimpse into your world as an actor and as a film
very
producer.
much.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And so, Turi, I hope you're on a diet because to build these muscles, you need to be on a strict diet.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm not on a diet. I eat whenever I'm hungry.
You are so lucky. You are blessed. But hey, we have to head over to the kitchen now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our chef has something
Special.
Oh,
So shall we?
all right.
Up to you.